Hi everyone, I'm Grace. I'm a yoga teacher with UMich Rec Sports. I'm here today with a yoga flow class. I miss you all so much, especially you, my North Campus gang, and I hope this helps you all feel a little bit more connected. Okay, so we're going to get started in a comfortable seated position with a nice tall spine. Let the crown of your head reach up towards the sky. Let your eyes come gently closed. Take your hands to your thighs. As usual, we're just going to anchor to our breath to start. Find some smooth, deep breaths. Kind of let that take up everything in your mind. All of your attention and awareness will become centered just on the inhales and exhales. Can we imagine that our breath is something we have never seen or experienced before? Like a painting in a museum, or like a tree that's just starting to bloom. It's something completely new to us. Can we just sort of take in everything about it? So maybe starting with its form, its shape, its size. How is the breath filling your body? How does it feel? Can you notice the sensations of fullness and emptiness? And then if we're imagining our breath as a tree, can we start to kind of examine maybe the branches of the tree? What directions are they taking? Are they curved or are they straight? And then maybe we move to the leaves and we notice their color, their size, their shape. And so just in the same way that we would examine the details of a leaf, we can examine the details of our breath. What are the veins of our breath? What's the texture of our breath? What would it feel like? If we could feel our inhales and exhales with our fingertips, what would it feel like? If we could feel the temperature of our breath, what would that be? What's the rhythm, the speed? How is it moving through you? I think this is the perfect time to talk about something that is at the center of most of the classes I teach, and that's the idea that everyone can do yoga because it is inside of you. Right? We're not in a studio. There's no fancy sound system. There's no temperature control. There may be no way to clear your space of all the distractions, and that is okay. This is what yoga is at its core. It's just you and your breath and your body. And I think that times like these really show us that we don't need the rest of it. We don't need the fancy space, the fancy props. We don't even need a class altogether. What we need is what we already have, ourselves, our breath, and our bodies. Okay, so that's what we'll talk about in class today. We're gonna get started in a child's pose. So you're just gonna take your seat to your heels, hands come out in front of you, forehead to your mat. Let your hips sink down, let your forehead maybe rock side to side. Notice how your breath moves in this place. So on your inhale, you might feel your spine lift towards the sky just a little bit. On your exhale, you might feel your spine settle back down towards your feet, towards your shins. And similarly, you might feel on your inhale that your ribs expand side to side, they open up. And then you might feel them fall back down and contract towards the center of you. So just notice how your breath feels in this pose. That's what we're going to think about as we move through our physical practice today. How does the breath feel in this shape? Take a few more breaths here. This will be our last moment of stillness for a while. So take that in. We're going to do a little warm-up flow. If you've taken class with me, this should be familiar to you. So you're going to start in your child's pose. Let's inhale, roll up the spine so you're seated on your heels. Fingertips can drag on the mat. Take your hands, place them behind you. Fingertips point towards your knees. Inhale, take your heart, open it high. Gaze goes back. Let your heart come wide open, collarbone spread side to side, shoulders draw onto your spine. Deep breaths here. Inhale, we'll come up and forward. Take your left hand to your right knee, twist open. Gaze goes over your right shoulder. Every time we twist, we inhale, lengthen the spine, exhale, twist deeper. Your breath takes you into the pose, deepens your experience. Inhale, come through center, exhale, switch. So right hand, left knee, twist open to the left side. Gaze goes over the shoulder. Lift up out of your hips, lengthen the side body. So we're lifting through our waist and then twisting deeper with an exhale. Inhale, come through center. We're gonna rise up, sit on our knees, fingertips fly. Grab your left wrist, pull open to the side. Take a side bend. Breathe into the left side body. Inhale, come through center, switch the grip, take it over to the other side. Inhale through center, take a little back bend, open your heart wide, bend through your spine, push your pelvis forward. Exhale, come on down, take your hands to your mat. We're gonna lower all the way down to our bellies. Inhale, heart rises, so hands are planted under your armpits. Everything below your lowest rib is connected to the floor. Heart goes high, shoulders come down and back. One breath here. Exhale, tuck your toes, send your hips high. Find a down dog. So we're gonna unravel into this pose. We kind of make our way into it slowly throughout the whole practice. So maybe just finding some movement in the legs, pedaling out the feet. And then we're making this a spinal lengthening. So push your tailbone as far back as it can go. Heart goes to your thighs, and thighs push towards the wall behind you. So the energy is coming out of our fingertips, up our arms, into our tailbone, and all the way down the backs of our legs. One more breath here. Inhale, come forward to plank. Hold your plank, find some core. Belly button comes to spine, push the floor away. Drop your knees, take your hips back, child's pose. We start again. Take a breath or two here. On your next inhale, roll up your spine to seated. Fingertips come behind you. Plant your hands, heart goes high, gaze goes back. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, twist to the right side. Gaze goes over right shoulder. Inhale, come through center, around to the other side. Inhale through center. Rise up on your knees, stand nice and tall. Take a side bend to the right, open the left side body. In through center, switch the grip over to the left. In through center, little back bend, heart goes high. Exhale, plant your hands lower down to your belly. Inhale, heart goes high. Baby cobra, elbows come straight back so they're connected to your sides. Exhale, tuck your toes. Take it to down dog. Notice how your down dog is developing, unraveling every time you come here. How are you arriving in this pose differently? Heart goes back to thighs, thighs go to wall behind you. Inhale, come forward to plank. Engage your core, belly button to spine, push the floor away, hold for 3, 2, 1. Drop your knees, child's pose. We're gonna go through that one more time and then we'll start some sun A's. Inhale, roll up your spine, up to seated, take your hands behind you, heart goes high. Inhale, up and forward, exhale into the twist. In through center, exhale, twist other side. In through center, rise up, stand on your knees, fingertips fly, side bend to the right. In through center, side bend to the left. In through center, baby back bend, exhale, plant your hands lower down to your belly. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, down dog. 3 breaths here. Inhale, come forward to plank, hold for 3, 2, 1. Drop your knees, child's pose. When you're ready, we're gonna plant our hands, tuck our toes, take it right to a down dog. Inhale, bend your knees, look between your hands, step or float top of your mat, forward fold. Let your head hang all the way down. Head is heavy, neck is loose, backs of the thighs are opening. Inhale, root to rise, fingertips fly. Gaze goes up, feel your fingers move through space and then take a side bend to the right. Come back through center, take a side bend to the left. In through center, heart goes high. Exhale, dive down, forward fold. Inhale, chin lifts, spine lengthens. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to plank. You can drop your knees and do what we did before, or you can find your chaturanga, bottom of a tricep push-up. So elbows go straight back. We lower down halfway. Inhale, pull up and forward. Your full up dog is just hands and tops of feet on the mat. Shoulders come back, gaze goes high. Exhale, tuck your toes, send it back, down dog. You can always keep flowing on your knees, finding a baby cobra, and then your down dog. One more breath here. Inhale, bend your knees, take a look between your hands, step or float, top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, fingertips fly through space, gaze goes up. Exhale, side bend to the right. In through center, side bend to the left. In through center, back bend. Exhale, dive down, heart leads the way, hinge at the hips, forward fold. Inhale, chin lifts, spine lengthens. Exhale, plant your hands, take it back to plank. You can always drop your knees. Elbows go straight back, halfway down to your tricep push-up, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Starting in your down dog, we're gonna take some sun A's. So you're gonna inhale, look between your hands, bend your knees, step or float, top of your mat, forward fold. Head is heavy, neck is loose. Root to rise, fingertips fly, feel them move through space all the way up. Take a side bend to the right. In through center, over to the left. In through center, baby back bend, heart goes high. Exhale, dive down, forward fold. Hinge at the hips, heart leads the way. Head tucks in. Let's take some twisting forward folds here. So take your right hand down. Left one goes up. Maybe gaze goes high. Exhale, come on down. Inhale, other way. You should feel an opening across the side of your hip as you twist. Exhale, come on down. Inhale, chin lifts, spine lengthens. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to plank. You can keep dropping your knees and finding a baby cobra as we did in our warm-up, or you can take your chaturanga. So take your hands, put them under your shoulders. Elbows will go straight back, belly button comes to spine, come to halfway down a tricep push-up, chaturanga. Inhale, up and forward, just hands and tops of feet for upward facing dog. So I'm pushing my hands into the mat, pulling my shoulder blades down, gaze goes high. of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, fingertips fly. All the way up, side bend to the right. In through center, switch the grip over to the left. In through center, little back bend. Exhale, dive down, forward fold. Let's take inhale, twist open, left hand goes high, knees goes high. Exhale, come on down. Inhale, right side. Exhale, come on down. Inhale, chin lifts, spine lengthens. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to plank. You can always drop your knees, lower down to your chaturanga, halfway down. Your tricep push-up, elbows brush the ribs. Inhale, heart rises, upward dog. Exhale, tuck your toes, down dog. Take 3 breaths here, come back to center, back to that breath we set at the beginning of class, noticing how it's changing, how it's feeling, how it's flowing through you. Inhale, lift between your hands, bend your knees, step or float, top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, fingertips fly, gaze goes up, side bend to the right. In through center, switch, side bend to the left. In through center, baby back bend. Exhale, dive down, heart leads the way, move the hips, forward fold. Inhale, chin lifts, spine lengthens. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to plank. Lower down to your chaturanga, halfway to a tricep push-up. Inhale, heart rises. Exhale, down dog. Let's take 3 deep breaths here. Drop our knees nice and wide. Take a child's pose. Just take a breath or 2. Centering ourselves. Okay, so we have 2 more times to go through together. We're going to go a little bit faster each time. We're trying to get to 1 breath, 1 movement, like a true vinyasa class, okay? Inhale, right foot goes high. Exhale, pull the knees around the spine, drop the foot. Low lunge. Hands to heart or hands to back. Push your hips down and forward, heart goes high. Exhale, sit it back, left hip, left heel, half hero pose. Hands come behind you, heart goes high. Inhale, up and forward, left hand outside of right foot. Twist open. Inhale, up and forward, peaceful warrior, push into your right foot, bend into the knee, right palm comes up, take a look at it. 1 or 2 more breaths here, and then inhale, sky archer, pull the right side body open. Exhale, up and forward into your dancer pose, push the left hand and their left foot into each other. Heart goes a little bit lower as your foot goes higher. 3. Exhale, slow with control. Drop that left foot behind you. Left palm down. Right hand comes up. Dragonfly twist. Nice and strong. Root your left hand down into the mat. Take your right toes. Meet your left side plank. You can always find a variation. Maybe you find tree. Right foot to left inner thigh. Hands come down, spin it around. Janu Sirsasana. Left hand to right knee. Up and over. Make it a side body stretch. Breathe. Inhale, bring it around. Tuck your back toes, knee to nose, pigeon. Sit yourself up nice and tall. If you're finding that you have a lot of space between your right hip and the floor, you can stick something under it. Okay, it doesn't have to be a block if you don't have one of those. It could be anything, a rolled up sweatshirt or a pillow. Just find something that makes you feel stable so you can walk yourself forward and then bow your head. 1 more breath. Inhale, push yourself back, plant your hands, tuck your back toes, send your right foot high, open the knee. Find the flip dog if that would feel good to you, or stay here if you're feeling nice and stable. Exhale, send it down. Inhale, vinyasa, go through your flow. Now meet you in your down dog for the left side. Inhale, left leg high. good to you. And then we'll exhale, drop both hands. Make your way into your Janu Sirsasana, however you get there. Right hand, left knee, up and over. One more breath. Inhale, up and around. And your hands touch your toe, knee to nose, and then drop down to pigeon, sink in. Sit up tall. Walk yourself forward and bow your head once you found your edge. Inhale, sit yourself up. Tuck your toes. Left leg goes high, open the hip, find a counter stretch. And make it a flip dog if that feels good to you. Inhale, toes go high. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, come forward to plank. Lower down. Inhale, up dog. I'll meet you in down dog. This is our last time through together. One breath, one movement. Here we go. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, step it through and plant. Inhale, find your lunge. Exhale, half hero. Inhale, heart goes high. Exhale, twist. Inhale, peaceful. Exhale, deep into the lunge. Inhale, side angle. Exhale, dancer. One breath here. Come on down into your dragonfly twist on an exhale. Inhale, side plank. Exhale, spin it under. Inhale, reach up and over. Exhale, melt. Inhale, come around, tuck your toes, knee to nose. Exhale, pigeon. Sit up nice and tall. Walk yourself forward, take 3 breaths here. This is your resting pose. Inhale, come on up, tuck your toes. Right knee to the sky, let it open. Exhale, come down to your down dog. Forward to plank, chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. Last side through, inhale, left toes high. Exhale, pull them through. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, hero. Inhale, heart high. Exhale, twist. Inhale, peaceful. Rise up tall. Exhale into the lunge. Inhale, sky archer. Exhale, dancer. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale to your dragonfly twist. Inhale, side plank. Whoop. Roll underneath you. Inhale. Exhale, folds. Inhale, up and around, tuck your toes, knee to nose. Exhale, pigeon. Let yourself soften into this pose. Last time we're here. This is your deepest expression of the pose. Inhale, push yourself up, tuck your toes. Left foot goes high, open the knee. Find whatever trick you'd like to put right here. Then inhale, extend. Exhale, down dog. Let's drop our knees wide, take your hips down, child's pose. Okay, so this is yours to flow on your own. Take whatever you need, play your most favorite song, and move on your own for just 3 or 4 minutes. You don't need me, you don't need the studio, you don't need the surround sound. Just you, your body, your movement, and your song. Go. Okay, so hopefully you got a chance to flow on your own. And now we're gonna do core. So we're gonna do high to low boats, and then we're gonna do an upward table, a tricep dip, okay? So I'm gonna show it to you, and you can try it on your own. So we're gonna start with a high boat, Navasana. So pull your belly button to your spine. You can keep your heels planted if that feels good to you, or you can lift them up. And then you can take your hands off the mat if you're feeling stable. This will be your high boat. The most important thing is that you have a nice long spine and a belly button that's pulled in nice and tight and engaged core. From here, we're gonna go to a low boat. So you can drop your hands if you'd like, or keep them high, and you're just gonna lower down. So your hands are down, it's like this. Toes are pointed, quads are engaged, belly button pulls the spine. That's a high boat. Then you're gonna plant your feet, push into your hands, Go high, low, high, plans. Go up, down, up, sit. Now to the music. We're gonna do it to the beat. Here we go. Go high, low, high, plant, up, sit, high, low, high, plant, up, sit. This is our core for the day. The most important part is that you're pulling your belly button into the spine, building up the fire in your belly, breathing to that sensation. It does not matter how fast you go, how low you go, how high you go. What matters is that we're building up the strength, the sensation, and the heat in our belly, and we're getting stronger every single time. We're about halfway through. Every time you pull your knees to your chest, every time you dip your triceps down, you are getting stronger, more powerful, more capable. This is for you. We don't need the studio. You don't need me. You don't need the music. This is just you. We practice hard things in yoga class because life gets hard. The tools of yoga are the tools of life. So we practice breathing, we practice feeling, we practice moving, we practice going through challenges so that when they come to us in real life, we have the tools, we have the practice, we have the knowledge, we can do this. You have everything you need inside of you to get through this core section, and you have everything you need inside of you to get through what's coming. One more, down, up, down. Beautiful. Let's take a seat. We'll come back to our breath for just a second. So close your eyes, take your hands to your thighs and breathe. Long, smooth breaths. We made it through. Yoga is a moving meditation. It's a way to practice controlling our breath and our mind through difficult things, through unusual circumstances. Every new shape we make with our bodies is kind of like a challenge that might arise in our day. It's something a little different, a little uncertain, a little unusual. And we practice breathing into those shapes, stilling our mind, overcoming the challenges and getting stronger. The practice of yoga is a practice for life. Doesn't matter where you are or who you are, this is for you. Yoga is for you. Deep, smooth breaths. Okay, so after we've found a few breaths of stillness, after we come back to center, we're gonna move into some stretching, holding postures. So you're gonna take the soles of your feet together for Baddha Konasana. Knees go wide like a butterfly. Let's inhale, lengthen through our spine. Exhale, bow forward. Let your head round down. Take your gaze towards your belly button. Feel the release in your inner thighs. Feel your knees melt towards the floor.
natural breath cycle, letting our heart rate come back down. Take a few more long breaths here. Maybe walk your hands out in front of you. Find a stretch along your spine and along your side body. On your inhale, push yourself up, and then slowly bring yourself onto your spine. Soles of your feet stay together. This is Supta Baddha Konasana, supine down angle. Maybe one hand comes to your heart and one to your belly. Let your knees go wide. If your hips are talking to you, you can put something under your knees for support, like a pillow. And take long, smooth breaths. Feel your chest rise and your belly rise. And then your belly fall and your chest fall. Feel your spine melt into the floor. Let the bottom part of you sort of melt into the mat like a stick of butter on a hot pan. So first, what's touching the floor will become soft and liquid and fluid. And then as that softens, we kind of build up towards the top of us. So the middle part of you softens, becomes fluid. Your front body, the top of you, softens. Your eyebrows soften, your jaw softens. Until all of you has become kind of liquid. Let yourself just sort of ooze and melt.
But tell me, where do I go?
Take a couple more deep breaths here.
What do I take? Weary soul.
On your inhale, we'll bring our knees together. You can use your hands for support if that feels good. Let them go side to side. It's like windshield wipers. Inhale, you're going to take your feet up to the sky. Viparita Karani candlestick pose. Just for a breath or two, maybe flex and point your feet. You're going to cross your right ankle over left. And then you're going to take both knees and let them fall to the right. So you're going to twist with your right ankle on top of your left knee. Take your hands out to a T. Gaze goes over towards your left fingertips. Eyes can come closed. And you're melting this left shoulder down into the ground. Let yourself melt into the twist. So every exhale will take you a little bit deeper. We'll take that left knee closer to the mat. The left shoulder closer to the floor. Long, smooth breaths here. A few more breaths here. Go to your deepest expression of the pose before you come out. We always go all the way in before we come out. And you take this to a place where you're experiencing discomfort, release, and growth, but not pain. Take one or two more breaths. the floor. Gaze goes to the right. Right shoulder roots down. Breathe. Can you notice in your twist where your breath might be getting a little stuck, where it might be needing some resistance? Twists help us uncover our breath because they make it a little difficult to breathe. In that difficulty, we really start to learn the qualities of our breath. What's happening as it moves in and out. Where it's going, where it's moving, how it's getting there. Let that be your focus right now. On your inhale, gently bring yourself up through center. Take your foot to the other side. Maybe your left foot stamps to the floor just for a breath or two. Undo the twist. Inhale, come through center, both feet up to the sky. We're going to take an extended Viparita Karani. If you have something that you'd like to put under your sacrum, the back of your pelvis, that might feel good. You could put a pillow, a rolled up sweatshirt, just something to elevate your hips might feel nice. You could stick your hands under there. Let your toes reach to the sky. Just see what it feels like to be upside down.
Can't grow when you're falling on your knees.
Can you imagine what it might feel like for the blood to run from your toes down your feet, through your ankles, across the backs of your legs and into your abdomen, for the blood to swirl around your heart and reach your brain? We can't experience this feeling, but can we imagine what that might be like?
I know I've got more to give than reasons to leave, but 1,000 more to
The benefit of getting upside down is thinking about how our blood flow might be changing in our body, how that might energize us in new ways and different ways.
it's been today. Will it be this way tomorrow?
Couple more breaths here. Take our knees to our chest. Take your hands out from underneath you if they're there. Hold them in nice and tight. Give yourself a big squeeze. Let's bring our forehead to our knees. Take your shoulder blades off the mat. Hold yourself in. Take some really deep, strong breaths, like really on purpose, like you mean it. Breathe in. Breathe out. One or two more like that. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last one. Breathe in. Really big. Exhale. Let yourself go. Unravel. Find your final resting pose. So let yourself gently make your way there.
muscles, let your bones be really heavy on the floor. Maybe take your hands to your belly if you'd like to connect with your breath a little bit deeper. This is a time just to observe our thoughts and observe our breath. Meditation isn't about clearing our minds. It's about choosing to focus on our breath instead of the thoughts. Our breath is here waiting for us. It's waiting for you to focus on it. It's waiting for you to listen in. It's right here. It always is. You don't need the essential oil diffuser, the yoga studio, the heat, the sound. You don't need any of that. You carry your breath with you everywhere you go. It's right here. It's inside. It's nowhere else but in you. This is all you need right here. Your body, your breath, this stillness right now. We have everything we need. Yoga is for us. Take some deep breaths and take rest. Slowly start to deepen your breath. Make your inhales long and your exhales even longer. Let your breath be the first thing to wake you up. And then maybe wiggle your fingers and toes and rock eyes closed, your spine long, maybe hands come to thighs. Your breath is right here waiting for you. Your body is ready. You have the shapes already inside of you. You know how to move. We don't need the studio. We don't need the fancy mats. We don't need the perfectly serene and peaceful place. All we need is our breath in our body. Take a moment to thank yourself for doing this practice today, for honoring your body even in this really difficult time. Take a moment to thank all of the people who have supported you in this time, who have made this possible. Thank your body for everything it does for you every day. The light in me honors the light in each and every one of you. Namaste. I'm Grace. I hope you guys have an incredible rest of your day. I'm so glad we got to do this together, and I miss you so much. Bye.